Hello. In this video, you will learn how to activate a pattern collection. 3 pattern collections came with my new brother, ScanNCut. I've already activated one, and I'm going to type in the numbers to show you how to activate the others. The first thing you need to do is go to your web browser and type in canvasworkspace.brother.com. My page is already open to that website. So there's the URL. And after you click enter, it'll probably change to your language, like mine changed to English at the top. So next thing you're going to do is log into the Canvas Workspace account. Click the login button. Next, type your username and password. Click remember me. If you don't want to have to log in as often, click the login button. Once logged in, you're going to be able to see all the different categories. You have your Canvas projects you've been that they offer you for free. You have your projects that are saved. You have pattern collections, and you have, if it's a Disney edition, you have maybe you have some extra Disney activation numbers that you purchased. Okay, so let's go to, you could go to pattern collection. I think this takes a little bit longer. And you could find the pattern collection that you want to activate. So let's scroll down. I've only activated one. Okay, so see, here it is. That's the one I've already activated. And I could go ahead and activate the next one at the Flowers and Valentines pattern collection this way. And you can click on the activate button. Okay, and you can type the number in. And I'll show you an easier way when I activate the third one. So this is the Valentine's one, and you're going to take the number on the back of the card and scratch it off. So you might hear me making a little noise as I scratch it off. Just get like a coin or something and scratch it off. So now I'm going to go ahead and type it in. Once I use it, you can't use it. So of course you can't use my number. You're going to have to get your own number. You can purchase these numbers. Now if you see what may look like the letter O, it's not a letter O, it's a 0. Because they don't use the letter O because it gets too confusing. So that is a letter 0. So you're going to get your own numbers from, you could get it from the Brother Mall, or maybe whoever you purchased your machine from gave you these cards. Mine was just a bonus pack. I usually don't get these cards. This is my 4th ScanNCut, and this is the first time I've actually got any free activation cards with my machine. But I have purchased other kits before, but not these kinds of cards. I'm going to click on activate after I type the number in. If I typed it incorrect, it says, please confirm. So there's my login ID. Now, important thing to note is this is my account, Paper Chef. This account is linked to all of my machines that are wirelessly activated. 3 of my 4 machines are wirelessly activated. Therefore, Paper Chef is linked to those from this account. Therefore, this pattern collection is going to be able to send these files to any of my machines that are linked to my account. I'm going to click on activate. Click OK. And there you have it. So let me go back to the beginning and just show you. I'm just going to go back home for a moment. And when you first log into Canvas Workspace, you're going to see these tabs again. But I think it's easier when you want to activate something to just go straight to your account. So this is the other way of activating. And I'm going to go ahead and activate my next kit this way. So I'm going to go ahead and scratch. I'm going to go ahead and scratch off the number and letters. I'm going to go to, when you log into Canvas Workspace, click on Paper Chef or your account name, and just go right to Pattern Collection Activation and type in the number. I think that's easier than trying to figure out what the name of your kit is. I'm going to go ahead and put it in uppercase. I don't know if the case matters. So in other words, when I just type the number straight in, it can figure out what the name of the kit is. I don't have to figure out the name of the kit that I'm trying to activate. Scratch a little more. I have little silver things all over my laptop right now, little silver things from scratching off. Okay, click activate. And there it is. That was called the Birthday Pattern Collection. Click activate. So now I should have 3 pattern collections activated I have 4 machines, 3, let's see, 3 are, all 4 registered, 3 are wireless. Okay, so I have 4 machines. Now I have 3 pattern collections, and I have 2 premium function activations. So let me show you what those look like. So my pattern collections, here are the 3 that just came with my machine. They're called greeting card patterns, flowers and Valentine patterns, and birthday pattern collections. And my premium functions, which I purchased a long time ago, these are kits I purchased, are the stamp kit and the embossing kit. I don't have any of these other ones. The one I definitely want to get, well, actually, these 2. I've had my eye on, excuse me for coughing, print to cut enhanced image tracing. It's just that they seem to be sold in other countries, not in the US, but if you have those, lucky you, that's definitely one I want. Everyone keeps asking me about foiling. I may do that one. I make my own printable stickers another way, so I don't have that kit. But so there are premium functions and there are pattern collections. And so there are my pattern collections, and there's so many more. So now when you go to Canvas Workspace and you go to pattern collection this time, and you scroll down, look at all the different pattern collections that may have come with different machines. You scroll down, you can see now that this one, right, is activated. And it'll show me what's in it. And I'm going to just show you the other. There should be 2 more. There's the birthday one. Okay, and there's the greeting card. So let's just do greeting card, show all. And this is what you're going to do to find out what's in your pattern collection. Isn't that fun? It gives you samples of the projects created with it. All right, so lots of fun, and we'll go ahead and just go back to my Canvas Workspace and just do that for the other. So, because I'm getting to see, I did take a sneak peek before, but there's what's in this pattern collection. The Valentines and flowers. Okay, and lastly, let me go back to the third one, which was to the right. Here it is, this one, birthday. Lots of 3D birthday projects. Now, of course, remember you don't have to use the project as is. You can modify it using the skills you've learned in Canvas Workspace. So let's just click on here. We want this card. And there, we're going to just double click. I want that card. I'm going to double click and just open it. Okay, it's going to say the selected parts will be imported. Right, so we're going to click OK, and then it should be behind me there. It should be, there it is. Now, I'm in the web-based version of Canvas Workspace. If you go ahead and if you want to use the version of Canvas Workspace that you downloaded, you can access these pattern collections in that version as well. It's just that you're going to have to log out. You don't necessarily have to log out of this account, but you would log out of your Canvas Workspace you installed on your PC or on your computer, and you log back in, and you should have access to your pattern collections in there as well. And then you can access those from either account. Then you can, here's a card with the score line. Here are the balloons. Here are the balloon strings. Right? Here are the letters. Now, all these, the reason they're represented this way is they put a little space between the balloons so you can cut them out in different colors and layer the pieces on your mat. So if you want to put the pieces on your mat to cut out like this in black, the happy birthday, well, that's one way to do it. But I tend to just go into my layers panel and I turn off the things I don't want. I turn off the things I don't want to cut at that moment and then cut one color at a time. That's the way I tend to do it rather than layer these on the mat. And you can also just delete the things you don't want. Like say I don't want the happy birthday. Maybe I just want I just want the balloons right now. I'm just going to cut out that color. You could delete the things you don't want, or you could hide them in the layers panel. And then you just cut out the things you want. And then the next time you open up that pattern again, you can go back into your pattern collection. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going back home. And you go in and you get that pattern again, it'll all just appear right back on your screen. So you never really delete anything it's always going to be in your pattern collection. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to activate your pattern collection and how to see what's in your pattern collection. And I hope you'll give this a try with any cards you may have laying around that came with your machine that you may not be taking full advantage of. Thank you.